Hello everyone, my name is RIZVIYA and I'm from Bangladesh. So first of all, I'd like to thank Dr. Neil for organizing this wonderful video challenge. And I know that sensitivity and specificity is a topic that most of us students delay until the last few weeks of preparation. So I'm going to try and simplify the topic and concepts for you. Let's get started. Alright guys, so here we have the question, but first of all, let's just discuss the topics. So here we have a square, and on top we have the disease states or the reality, okay? And it could be either positive or negative. And here's the test results. So it could be either positive or negative. So if both are positive, then it's a true positive. And if both the disease and test is negative, it's a true negative, okay? And we could also have a false positive result. That is, it's falsely positive, depending on the test result. And it could also be false negative. And that is the disease, we have the disease, but we got a negative test result. Okay, so the way we calculate for sensitivity is, we just go down like that. So here's the sensitivity. That's true positive. So the truth always prevails. So it doesn't matter if it's sensitivity or specificity or any other calculation. The truth is always on top. So the TP is on top, and I'll explain to you as we go along about the other calculations. But yeah, here's the true positive is on top, and we have the total on the bottom, that is TP plus FN. So we could rephrase sensitivity as, okay, everyone has the disease. We know that because that's what we have included here. But what are the chances that this test has accurately identified the people who have the disease? So if the true positive is super high, we can say that it's a highly sensitive test, right? So we have a chance of including, we don't miss out on anyone who has the disease here. So it's a great screening method, and we usually use it to rule out any disease state. And then next we have the specificity. So specificity goes like that. So like I said, the truth always on top, that is Tn divided by Tn plus Fp, okay? And again, for specificity, we're being very specific here. So here, if the true negative is high, then we can say that it's a highly specific test. And we try to confirm disease states with this test. So again, we can rephrase it as, let's say no one has the disease, because that's what we've included. And what are the chances that this test has accurately identified the ones who do not have the disease, or the ones who are truly negative? So if we have a high true negative test, then we can now focus on the ones who are actually positive. So we can rule in a disease. Okay, so that's the reason we use specificity, highly specific tests for confirming different diseases. Then let's move on to our positive predictive value. So this just goes to the right. And again, like I said, the truth is always on top. So the TP divided by TP plus the false positive. And yeah, here we can rephrase it as, all right, the test has given us a verdict that everything is positive, but what are the chances that the test was accurate in predicting the positive disease states? And finally, we have the last bit, which is our negative predictive value, that is NPV. That would just go like that to the left, okay? So that would be true negative. Again, the truth is always on top, and we have the true negative plus false negative, okay? So here we can just simply say that the test gives us a negative result, but what are the chances that it has predicted the negative diseases or the diseaseless states, okay? So again, for sensitivity, we go down. For specificity, we go up. For positive predictive value, we go to the right, and negative predictive value, we go to the left. And the truth is always on top. So keeping that in mind, let's try and solve for this question. Okay, so we are trying to diagnose UTI in females, and this is the diagnostic criteria. So urine, dipstick, and culture. So that could be we could simply say that that's the reality, and this is the test state. And the way we do sensitivity is basically we go down. Oh, all right, sorry. So positive, positive, that is true positive. Negative, negative, that is true negative. This is falsely positive. Yes, and this is falsely negative. Okay. Now, this is the way we do sensitivity. So sensitivity goes down. That would be 400 divided by 400 plus 100. That is 400 divided by 500. So the answer would be something in points. We just calculate that. So we're done with sensitivity. Now we have specificity. So specificity goes like that. And the truth is always on top. So true negative, that is 450 divided by 450 plus 50. That would be 450 divided by 500. And again, we get something in points. Now, the positive predictive value, that goes to the right. So again, the truth is always on top. That is 400 on top divided by 400 plus 50. That is 400 divided by 450. Again, we get a point answer. And then finally, we have negative predictive value, which goes like this. Truth on top, 450 divided by 450 plus 100. That is 450 divided by 550. That's all. I hope you understood. I hope you liked the video. If you liked it, please hit the like button.